air supplying respirators used in more hazardous situations. Air purifying respirators include particle filtering face masks, half masks, and full face masks. Different types of filters can be used with each type of mask depending on the hazards present. Respiratory equipment with eye protection may be required when working near smoke and noxious or poisonous particles and fumes, which can cause severe eye irritation. Air supplying respirators include airline systems, self-contained systems, and closed-circuit breathing apparatus. Before using an air-supplied or self-contained breathing apparatus, users must be trained and competent, physically fit, medically tested, and fit tested to wear this equipment. Falls from height remain one of the single biggest causes of disability, injury, and death at work. Assessments and control of risk are required even when the potential fall distance is less than 2 meters. Fall arrest equipment should be designed and used to reduce the possibility of injury if a worker falls. Fall arrest systems are used where workers are required to carry out jobs near an unprotected edge. Safety belts and harnesses, lanyards, safety lines, and safety attachments for ladder work can be used. Vertical and self-retracting anchorage lines can be used for work performed from bosun's chairs and ladders. Collective fall arrest systems include nets and airbags. Only people suitably trained and supervised should install and use fall arrest systems. PPE only protects the wearer. It does not remove the hazard. It is for this reason that PPE is considered the control measure of last resort. Elimination, substitution, isolation controls, engineering controls, and administrative controls should be put in place before personal protective equipment is utilized. But how do you know what type of PPE is suitable? Every time you do a task, you should assess the PPE requirements. The PPE must be appropriate for the risks and conditions where it is to be used, take into account the ergonomic requirements and state of health of the person wearing it, fit the wearer correctly, if necessary after adjustments, either prevent or control the risk involved without increasing the overall risk, and be used in conjunction with other control measures. Material Safety Data Sheets, or MSDS, include information on the types of PPE that should be used for the safe handling of materials and substances. However, it is also important to check with suppliers and manufacturers to ensure the PPE is suitable for the task. Each type of PPE that you wear must be compatible, or the PPE could be ineffective. The extent of protection provided by PPE depends upon good fit and attention to detail. If PPE is used incorrectly or badly maintained, the wearer may receive no protection at all. Never let yourself be lulled into a false sense of security when wearing PPE. The hazard still exists. Even if you're not directly engaged in a potentially dangerous activity, you still need to wear PPE when people work in the vicinity. Never remove your PPE in designated areas. Even if it seems uncomfortable, it may save your life. Visitors are also required to wear PPE in designated areas. Ensure any PPE you use complies with the requirements